I'm now going to show you how to block the best blitz in the game. I'm talking about nickel 3-3 Cub, where a running back block, even slide protecting on that side, doesn't work. Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to block the halfback either on the blitz side, even away from the blitz, getting the running back to never dumb out again, blocking it every single time. Real quick before we start, I just want to let you know this weekend we dropped a 14 video run-in gun trips tight end ebook for free. Not just that, we also did a 4-3-6-1 defensive guide, 18 videos, all for free. Link is in the description. It's also my birthday today. If there was one thing that I would really like from you guys, would just be to check out all the hard work that we've been doing here in this free community. We're going to be using this platform for College Football 25 and Madden 25, both our memberships, ebooks, everything's going to be on this platform. Again, link is in the description. We have 388 members. We're looking to grow that as big as possible. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get into blocking 3-3 Cub. We showed you how to blitz from nickel 3-3 Cub. Now I want to show you how to block it. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to slide protect to the side of the D-line shift. So we shifted left and crashed left. We showed you that if you send 5 out, right, and you slide left, as long as you're manipulating the center, it's still a 3-on-2. They're still going to screen. It's honestly going to be 2 guys coming in free because the right outside linebacker on the screen comes in since you slid left. And since we're manipulating the center, it's still a 3-on-2. The B gap comes in. You do not want to slide to the side of the shift. Okay, so they shift left, crash up or crash left. What if we block the running back and slid left? So the side of the shift, you don't want to do that. The running back's not going to do anything here. So we manipulate the center, still going to get outside or B gap heat. So what do? Well, if the running back is on the side opposite the shift, so like right here, they're shifting left, crashing left, you block the running back, all you have to do is now slide away from the defensive line shift. So if they have the D-line shifted left, you want to shift right. Why is that? Well, again, I showed you that if you slide right and you're sending this 5, the left linebacker or B gap will come in, right? Right there it didn't, but someone's going to come in. The good thing is, though, is that when you block the halfback, right? So you're going to block the halfback in shotgun, slide right since we're going to be shifting left, right? So we're blocking the halfback on the right plus slide right. The person that's going to block the left side is going to be the running back. So the running back will slide over, which is perfect. What you want to do is you want to limit the stress of the center. Just make it to where, hey, the center has to guard the user, okay? The center has to watch the user. So with that said, slide away from the shift. That way your left tackle and left guard could pick up the D end and DT. The right guard and right tackle could pick up the D end and outside linebacker. And then the running back only has to pick up the free rusher, which is on the opposite side of him, but he slides over perfectly. So that was block running back on the right and slide right when they have the defensive line shifted left. Okay, now what about if they shift to the side of the running back side? All right. So now what we're going to do is, let's try that again. We're going to block the running back and we're going to slide away from the shift. Why is that? Because we want the center to watch the user. Okay. We want the left guard to watch that left of screen end. We want the left tackle to watch the left linebacker. We want the running back to now pick up the outside linebacker on the right. So let's see if that worked. Block running back and slide away from the shift. And as you see, it worked perfectly. So it's actually a pretty easy concept if you just understand it. You never want to slide to the side of the shift. Okay, so if they have the D-line shifted right, you want to block the halfback and shift left. And that will pick it up every time. Because you're just putting way less stress on the center. Center is just in control of guarding the mugged user. We do have to block the halfback, but at least now it's completely picked up. You could step up in the pocket now. There's so much space to where you shouldn't get shedded, and you should be able to dot this. So that's going to be the main way to beat this. Now the problem is that a lot of people that run this, they're only going to, they might coverage the outside linebacker. Right? So they might only send it off the side of the shift. And if you're going to slide away from the shift, it's going to come in unless you block the halfback, right? Because it's a 3-on-2. So you pretty much kind of are stuck blocking the halfback. Now, what about blocking the tight end? Well, blocking the tight end would be cool if you're blocking on the side of the shift. Now, if you're blocking away from the shift, he's not going to help at all. Our left side overload is still going to come in. Right? That block tight end does not help. If you try to maybe slide left, do you think that could work? Blocking the tight end and sliding left? Unfortunately, it won't, because again, you're putting so much stress on the center. When you slide left, the center's supposed to slide to that side, but he just won't. So it's still going to come in. So the only way blocking a tight end will be helpful is if they are, let's say, sliding right here, and you have the tight end on the right side, you could just block the tight end. Right? Also now can start utilizing blue routes, right? So if you are in a formation that has a tight end on both sides, jumbo heavy, gun deuce close, things like that, right? Now you're fine. You could just blue route a tight end. So let's try that actually. So let's do like a blue route streak. So right there, you've seen it picked it up. He's just not going to hold that good. Now in MUT, you probably could get like secure protector on your tight end. He's probably going to quickly shed off the blue because the blue is going to want to get out on his route. So you got to be careful. Maybe step up in the pocket, right? So I'll try to simulate this. I'll try to simulate the fact that me like getting a quick blue route, stepping up in the pocket. Yeah, so that would be what you would want to do if you're going to blue route a tight end. Quickly step up in the pocket. He'll at least temporarily block him and then buy you time. And since it's so spread out, especially if they crash up, you should be good. That's kind of why I like crashing to the side of the shift, because now that pocket's not going to be as good, like as open, right? It's a little bit more congested. So that's kind of why I like crashing to the side of the shift so that they can't step up as easily. But you do see that the blitz is getting picked up by a blue route tight end. You kind of have to block someone with this, to my knowledge. I mean, if there's anyone that knows how to send 5 out, please let me know in the comments. You know, there could be a possible ID, maybe IDing the DT. Nope. Like, what can you really do? Sliding to the shift is not working. The only thing I could think of like I said, a technical 5 out would be delay routing a tight end, but he has to be on the side of the shift. If not, this is humming. And this is why I scramble under center. This is why I just roll out every play, because I don't have to worry about this. But when you're in shotgun and you're not rolling every play, you could be in trouble. So far, that seems the best. Is just send, if you are going to send 5 out, slide opposite the shift, and then just dot it, right? That's probably the best. A PA play, if you're going to send 5 out, PA play and slide away from the D-line shift, to me, seems like the best thing to do, right? So again, 5 out, slide away from the D-line shift, so that would be left. Yep, okay, so that's it right there. Not guaranteed to block it, but that seems like it's going to give you the most time to where you can hike throw without getting instant sacked. Again, you guys can try this as well and let me know. But a PA play and shift your offensive line opposite the D-line shift. So I'm sliding right here. Still could scream, but yeah. I think the best thing to do is block. Unfortunately, though, and why this is so tough is like you could just send the 3, and let's say I want to, like if I want to just send a 3-man rush like this, and now you're trying to hike throw without blocking, right? Say you're trying to hike throw without blocking this. I can get the B gap to come in just sending 3. And you can contain too. Like you can have containment. I could do this all with contains. Because it's the B gap that's coming in, not the outside guy usually, right? Really, really tough. This is probably, like I said, probably the best defense right now. Never slide to the side of the D-line shift. That's the most important thing when it comes to beating this. And probably utilize under center, roll out on it, run stretches versus it. Ideally, block the running back and slide away from the D-line shift, or block / blue route the tight end as long as he's on the side of the D-line shift.